Gemini, you are unlocking new gifts and aligning with a new powerful energy. Your overall energy at this time, my readings are timeless, is soul retrieval, deep soul healing. And with this energy, you are also reclaiming pieces of you that were lost through trauma, old or new. Okay, and you see kind of these two hands claiming this energy. And we are going to explore what this new energy is that you are about to claim and align with here in the tarot reading. But before we get into the tarot reading, if you're a returning viewer, you already know how we do here. If you're a new viewer, welcome. We do things a little bit different here on this channel. So I have sat with these 3 oracle cards. I'm going to show you the other 2 in a minute, and meditated with them until I received a vision tailored specifically to your energy at this time whenever you view it. I have then taken notes, and then I have gone back and I've written down exactly how I saw the vision for you, okay? Sitting in your energy. So there is a message or messages within each vision for everyone. It's going to be different. So please listen carefully and take your time trying to decipher what Spirit wanted you to connect with or discover through or feel through each and every one of my visions. You can also watch your, not only your sun, but moon and rising for a deeper connection to receiving messages, okay? So your other cards here were the number 29, nurture, and the number 17, clarity. Okay, and I see you here connecting with other energies, or one energy as well. Okay, so let's get into your vision, and then we will clarify all these oracle cards with the tarot reading afterwards. Clear your space, your energetic space, clear your mind, take a deep breath, relax, and feel and move through the vision with me, okay? You've been walking for a long, long time, not across Earth, not through space, but through the long, echoing corridors of your own history. There are no roads here, just feelings. Memories suspended in silence. Questions with no mouth to ask them. The world around you is slow, muted, dreamlike. Not dark, but distant, like something underwater. The air carries a softness, a kind of sadness that doesn't hurt like a wound, but more like a song you once loved and forgot, until the melody returned and suddenly everything inside of you remembered. You are not here by accident. This place, this hollow, is where karma sleeps. It is not a punishment. It is not a curse. It is a mirror. And you have come here, whether you meant to or not, with the weight of a broken heart pressed like a seal into your chest. You don't remember exactly when it shattered. Maybe it wasn't all at once. Maybe it cracked slowly over years, or maybe it broke before you were ever born, passed down through blood and silence and choices no one had the words to undo. But what you do know is this: something in you is missing, and the world has never felt right without it. You pass through a garden. It's overgrown with vines and thorned roots. Statues stand in the midst, not of gods, but of moments. You see 2 people once in love, your younger self and another, touching foreheads under a moonlit tree. You see your own face turned away, trying to be brave, pretending not to need what you needed. You see all the silences, all the leaving, all the longing you never said aloud. And then you see them all walk away. You watch it all over again. Only now, you don't turn your eyes. You let yourself watch. You let yourself feel it all. The ache, the betrayal, the what if. The grief that has no beginning and no end. Tears rise, soft at first, then full. But not because of them, no. You cry because for the first time you see yourself, not as a victim, not as someone broken, but as someone who loved deeply, wildly, completely. And even if it ended, the love was real. You cry for how long you judged yourself for it, for how long you closed the door on that version of you, the soft one, the honest one, the open one. And as your tears fall, something changes. The garden begins to glow, not brightly, but gently, like something remembering how to feel warm. The vines draw back, the thorns soften, and in the very center of the hollow, you see a figure sitting in stillness. You walk toward them. Your steps are slow, reverent, because something in you already knows who it is. They raise their head as you approach. It is you, but different, older, wiser, tender. They are wrapped in light, not the kind that blinds, but the kind that sees. They do not speak. They do not need to. They simply open their arms, and in that moment, you realize what's been calling you all along. It wasn't a lover. It wasn't a future. It wasn't even forgiveness. It was the part of you that never left. The part that held your softness, your truth, your open heart, safe in the dark until you were ready to come back for it. And now you fall into your own arms. The reunion is wordless, shattering whole. You cry again, this time not from loss, but from the unbearable beauty of finally being home, held by yourself, loved by yourself, seen not for what you've done, but for who you are beneath it all. Time disappears. The karma, the heartbreak, the longing, it all dissolves like mist, not erased, but alchemized. You are not here to forget. You are here to remember that even in your worst sorrow, your soul never abandoned you. It waited, patient, faithful, unseen. And now you are whole, not perfect, not healed in every way, but whole in the only way that matters. You have returned to yourself, and the world, once colorless, begins to pulse with light. What a beautiful vision for you here, Gemini. And this calling, this soul retrieval, this light in the vision is the energy that we are going to tap into further here with the tarot right now. I feel that with the nurture and the clarity coming through here today as well is like you walking through the hollow, through this garden. At first, there wasn't clarity and there wasn't nurture for yourself. You were turning away, you were shutting down, you didn't want to face something, okay? And that's what I feel like you've recently been going through, or you are right now still, where it seems very scary, okay? But there is a truth that will come, a connection that will come from clearly seeking out and representing yourself by nurturing yourself and guiding yourself through this process with that nurture, with that dedication, that love you would give to your child or your brother or sister or your mother or father. Give that same amount of dedication and love and nurture to yourself. Okay, and through that connection within yourself, you will then receive some sort of clarity, some sort of wisdom that will help direct you towards these gifts that are opening and you harnessing and connecting to this new energy. Okay, so what is this new energy and what are these gifts? For Gemini, what are these new gifts that Gemini is connecting to here? The gifts that are opening. The High Priestess. Your intuition is, I wanted to say, giving birth to these gifts. And I think that the more you connect to your intuition, the more you connect to the inner wisdom, that sacred knowledge, that gut instinctual feeling, your instincts are powerful here in terms of opening the gifts and harnessing the new energy. I feel that sharpening your intuition is a gift in itself. But there's something more divine coming through. There's something even stronger, even more powerful that will come from letting your intuition, the balance that you are going to nurture, right, within yourself. The High Priestess is a very nurturing energy. You can see her cradling the yin and the yang, the light and the dark, and accepting both as is and nurturing your way back to connecting to this version of yourself or new people. And I said that at the start, I felt there was a connection because there are 3 people here in clarity connecting the light together, the energies. So let's see what else wants to come through here. What gifts are opening for Gemini at this time? Knight of Wands. There is a creation perhaps that you will be very focused on or have been for quite some time, and there's going to be a significant energetic shift with this inspiration or creation. There's going to be significant movement through the situation. If this is a situation that has caused some sort of, it's like a past trauma or past situation that we've connected to from the very start, reclaiming those pieces from that past trauma, healing old wounds by really focusing. You can see him really focusing on his palm here, and you can also see there's a shadow figure in the background, okay? And rather than focusing on the past trauma, you are now healing, like you have healed that trauma or are walking away right now from this past trauma and focusing on a new energy, okay? Again, this new energy coming through. So let's tap onto the new energy. I feel like using a oracle card for this one. What is this new energy here for Gemini? If you'd like a personal vision tarot reading with me, where I will connect to your energy specifically and receive a vision meant just for you, that's in the description box below. The Kiss. Okay, so this could be one of 2 things. This is self-love, which has come through in the vision, the nurture I was talking about, the connection with the High Priestess, with yourself, with your intuition, or this is another person, okay? A love connection coming through here. clarity about a situation with a lover or a past lover, more specifically for someone here. The kiss, very passionate, very tender energy. Healing old wounds of, and that came through in the vision as well, that lover. You were under the moonlit sky, kissing, or you were, maybe not, was it kissing? Can't remember. But I know your foreheads were, you were kind of leaning forward together. Let me see if I can find it. But yeah, there's a love connection, an energy of love, intimacy, right? That connection with not only yourself, but something more, something divine. You see two people, once in love, your younger self and another, touching foreheads under a moonlit tree. You see your own face turned away, trying to be brave, pretending not to need what you needed. So closure on that, okay? Closure on you no longer pretending anymore that there are things that you need from your partner or from yourself, and speaking loud and clear, letting people know what you need, and choosing yourself here, choosing to love and kiss and merge and be intimate first with yourself, understanding that you have to be on this level of loving yourself first before you can find the right partner for you, because something in your past didn't really work out here, and it was because of a lot of different reasons I'm seeing, but one of them was you didn't even figure yourself out. You hadn't even healed yourself yet. So instead of you turning away and trying to be brave and pretending like you don't need something or you don't want something, you are now once again connecting, nurturing, okay, and reaching some sort of clarity here within this energy. Let's see what else is connecting here, this new energy that is connecting. I feel like it's this one. Transformation. Repressed, what once was repressed is now being activated, okay? There's a major transformation here. And you can see her, she's turned away from the perspective of you. And this is coming up again, just like in the vision, like you were looking away, you were ignoring something, or you were pretending like you didn't need something, but now you are choosing to step into your power, into your light. You are choosing to see things and people as they are, and saying no thanks to the ones that take advantage of you, drag you down, or make you unhappy. And instead, you are harnessing the new energy of your inner transformation. You are kissing yourself, maybe kissing people goodbye, and kissing yourself instead, and really becoming one with the idea that you are going to transform. You are going to elevate your life with proceeding with and aligning with this new energy. Okay, this nurturing kindness towards yourself. And the more you nurture and the more you feed into that and give yourself that love and that space, the more you transform, the more you reclaim your power, the more you heal the past traumatic events that have hurt you and perhaps held you back in some way. But you realize now that they can only hold you back if you let them, okay? If you let them. So connecting with your light, with this new energy, is very important for your transformation. Yeah, Gemini, it's very important. I feel some personal messages coming through right now. I'm not going to say them, but I was seeing a red door, like a cherry red door, and I felt a fear of somebody going through this door. I don't know if somebody specifically is dreaming about this door, or this door was a part of your trauma or something like that. That's for someone specific to maybe connect more into this reading. I'm not going to go more into it because I did kind of see what's beyond the door, but yeah. Okay, so Gemini, I think I'm going to leave it at that, because I think that the message for the collective Gemini has been said, and I thank you guys so much for being here and joining my beautiful community. I love you guys, and I will see you next time.